Hello and welcome to this complete Python course. Before we dive into learning, I want to give you a clear roadmap of where we're heading, so you know exactly what to expect and how everything will come together by the end of this journey. This course is packed with over 200 HD videos, plus tons of exercises and hands-on projects. But don't worry, we've organized everything into well-structured sections to make sure you learn step by step without feeling overwhelmed. We're kicking off with Python fundamentals, and this is where it all begins. If this is your first time learning a programming language, don't worry, this part is designed to give you a solid foundation. And even if you already know another language but you are new to Python, this section will help you to quickly get up to speed with Python's unique way of doing things. We'll cover everything from variables, data types, functions, loops, conditionals, and much more. It's a big section, so I've broken it down into two parts to keep it digestible. And it's not just about watching me code, you'll write code yourself and practice alongside with me, so that by the end of this part you'll already be comfortable with Python's syntax and logic. Once you've mastered the basics, we'll move on to setting up a real Python development environment, because learning to code is one thing, but working like a professional developer is another one. We'll go over how to use the terminal and command line, introduce you to powerful code editors like Visual Code and Sublime Text, and also show you PyCharm, one of the most popular IDEs for Python, as well as Spider. And of course, we'll explore Jupyter Notebook, a tool we'll use later in the course for data science and machine learning projects. So by the end of this section, you'll have a full developer setup ready for any Python project. Now that you'll have a strong foundation and a professional setup, we'll step into advanced Python topics. Here, we'll cover concepts like object-oriented programming and classes, decorators, generators, error handling, and functional programming. We'll also talk about best practices, so how to write the code that is clean, readable, and professional code, and dive into popular Python libraries, working with files, testing your code, and regular expressions as well. This is the part where you start thinking like a real developer, understanding how professional code bases are structured and maintained. At this point, you'll know how to write Python, but what can you do with it? This is where things get excited, because we'll explore real-world applications of Python. We'll start by looking at career path you can follow as Python developer, and then jump into different fields where Python is used. First thing is scripting and automation. You'll learn how to send automated emails, process and edit images, work with PDF files, send text messages automatically, and even build a Twitter bot to automate tweets. And one of my favorite projects here is that we'll build a password checker that verifies if your passwords have been compromised in a data breach. It's not only useful but also teaches you how to interact with web APIs. Then we'll dive into data scraping, an extremely powerful use of Python. We'll learn how to collect data from websites automatically, and in our case, we'll scrap a popular programming blog to filter out only the most relevant articles for developers, so you always stay up to date without wasting time. Next, we'll explore automation using Selenium, a tool that lets Python control a web browser as if it were a human user. We'll create scripts that automatically navigate websites, fill out forms, click buttons, and basically make the computer do boring tasks for you. This has huge real-world applications, from testing websites to automating repetitive workflows in your job. Of course, we can't skip web development, one of the most popular fields in Python. We'll learn how to build websites from scratch using HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Python as a backend. Together, we'll create a personal portfolio website, host it online, and make it fully functional, so that your future employers or clients can contact you directly through it. You'll get to customize it as much as you like, so by the end of this section, you'll not only have a website to showcase your skills, but also understand how web applications are built behind the scenes. Finally, we arrive at our one hottest topics in tech, which is data science and machine learning. We'll use Jupyter Notebooks and Kaggle to work with real datasets. You'll learn how to analyze and manipulate data using Pandas and build machine learning models with Scikit-Learn. We'll start by predicting which soccer players are undervalued and build a model based on real-world data. We'll also use the famous iris dataset to create a classification model and even tackle image recognition, where you'll see how a machine learning model can analyze an image and identify what's in it. You'll learn how all that magic works behind the scenes. By the end of this section, you'll have built real machine learning projects ready to impress any employer or client. Now, one thing I'm especially proud of is our online community. Learning to code can be tough, but you're not doing this alone. You'll be able to connect with thousands of other learners, ask questions, share your projects, and get feedback. You'll also be able to chat with me and other developers, so whether you're stuck on a problem or just want to discuss the latest tech trends, you'll have support. As you can see, this is not just a course about Python syntax, it's a complete path from beginner to advanced, with real-world projects and professional skills. By the end, you'll not only know how to write Python code, but also how to build things people actually use, how to automate tasks, how to analyze data, how to create websites, and even how to build machine learning models. So if you're ready to invest in yourself, learn one of the most in-demand languages in the world, and build a real portfolio of projects, then let's not waste any more time. Let's get started and see why Python is the first programming language today. See you in the first lesson.